very brief. This video is kind of somewhat of a response video to the one that Kathy made. And, you know, the whole thing about perfection in the world, you know, it's about, I don't think that in this world of things, it's really a matter of perfection as it is a matter of compliance. That our society sort of asks us to comply to things. It's like, I keep thinking about what Emerson said in Self-Reliance. The thing about conformity and consistency. And the thing about beauty. You know, if fat was the standard, for example, that being fat was the standard, well, then, you know, anybody who was skinny would be ridiculed or made fun of or whatever. You know, it's like, yeah, all the supermodels would be fat and everything else. And that would be the one thing that everybody should look at. And that's what we ought to do. But no matter what you look at in life, nobody's ever going to meet the standard of whatever the standard, whether it's skinny or fat, whether it's having a lot of tans or perfect tan or not a tan or spots on you or whatever. The thing is that this notion that our whole world wants everybody to be exactly the same or think exactly the same. I think about the same thing about the whole religious thing. You know, people talk about the atheist thing and the believer thing and whatever. You know, everybody we should believe this or we shouldn't believe that or we should, you know, but the one thing that's true in this world, and it will forever be true, is there's always going to be a variety. There's going to be a variety of the way we look at things, a variety to the way in which we feel about stuff. You know, I see a lot of things. Like, I'll look at a woman, and there are lots of things I like that I'm sure that people would say, oh, how could you like that? That's not very attractive. Or that. Yeah, but that's me. You know, and I don't have to apologize for that. What might seem not so beautiful to one person can seem very beautiful to someone else. You know, I like older women. You know, and that's just a fact, you know. And there are lots of things. But there's so many varieties of ways in which we see the world. And in a real way, you can imagine that the world would really be messed up if we all thought exactly the same. I figure that nature has enough wisdom to make it so that everything isn't exactly the same. You know, we don't have the same type of living things on Earth. We have varieties. And I trust in the wisdom of nature. That's just my word on it.